Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Send a camera crew to...
No, but I am...
Shredder! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I want you to break into...
That's April, all right. I recognize her mumbles.
Hello everybody, Hebrew77 here, and welcome to yet another toy review for Turtle Month. That's right, all month long we've been talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and today is Thursday, so that means we will be talking about the reporter that reports the greatest reports that's ever been reported, none other than April O'Neil. Now while April O'Neil may seem like the usual damsel in distress type character, she really does serve a purpose in the turtle world, and we will discuss that and a whole lot more on today's Hebrews Toy Reviews. So without no further ado, here's the April O'Neil 1987 Toy Review. Here you have it, April O'Neil, the only woman that I can think of that makes a yellow jumpsuit look sexy. You got her here in her traditional yellow jumpsuit with the turquoise lines coming down, green turquoise lines coming down, the stripes, a white belt. There appears to be pockets here in the breast area, rolled up sleeves on the yellow jumpsuit. And the yellow jumpsuit goes all the way down to white boots. They kind of look like snow boots, almost like Napoleon Dynamite. Just regular hands, arms that go up and down with no... Oh, wait, no. 360 on the hand movement. Both hands, though this hand is like more at the forearm. Her legs only move one way where she could sit, which is good if you're sitting in the turtle van or getting captured, as she often seemed to do, and that's what we'll talk about here momentarily. As we look at the back, for some reason her jumpsuit says turtles on the back, which I always had a problem with, considering why would it say turtles on the back? I mean, that's just crazy business right there. In the cartoon, her jumpsuit said nothing on the back. You go up here, we got to examine her eyes for a second. Let's bring the camera in tight on her eyes. As you can see, she has some of the craziest eyes that you ever would want to know. She looks like she's on crack or I don't know, like meth or something. One eyeball is going like way over here, and it's got like eyeliner going like off to the side, and another eyebrow, and then this eye has no eyelashes whatsoever. It just makes her look awkward and just crazy looking, if you ask me. But that's neither here nor there. So April O'Neil in the cartoons was more or less a damsel in distress, much like Lois Lane was for Superman. Always, you know, tied to the proverbial train tracks, as it were. But April O'Neil, unlike Lois Lane, did sort of serve a purpose in the turtle world, as she bridged the gap between the turtles in the real world and the first few stories. The turtles were, of course, unknown heroes. They could not expose themselves to the outside world. You know, just like in the movie, they had to be masters of disguises, which the disguises they used weren't exactly masters of disguises so much as they were Halloween costumes for a Humphrey Bogart film fest or something. But in that regard, it worked in that cartoon world, and April O'Neil was there to report the news, to report their antics, and of course to be their damsel in distress. In a lot of cases, I'm not saying she didn't try to kick butt. I mean, MJ in the Spider-Man movies tried to at least escape or kick butt, but you know, and if I'm not mistaken, she did save the day once or twice. But I don't know. That was the aspect about her I didn't really care for too much. She had much more character in the movies and in the later TV series than she does now. And actually, in the later TV series, she was a ninja of sorts and not a television reporter at all. But as we say this, here is some of her accessories. She came with a camera, a microphone, which I don't have, and I don't think it even actually looked like a microphone anyway. And here's the weirdest accessory for a news reporter of them all: a suitcase or a briefcase. And this isn't even the weird part. You open it up and there is a gun in there. Yes, this news reporter had a gun. Looks like maybe a Glock 9 of some sort. Granted, she is in New York City, one of the most dangerous cities in the world. And yes, back in the 80s, it was even more dangerous than it is now. And something like this might have come in handy, but I mean, honestly, can you really see an in-the-field reporter packing? I mean, just packing? I mean, come on. And the other thing is, why does she come with a camera? She's not filming things herself, is she? I mean, she doesn't point the camera at herself. She has a cameraman for that. That's Vernon. Or Vern. Yeah, Vernon does all the filming, which I don't have the Vernon action figure. And like I said, her microphone really doesn't look like a mic, so I give her this mic. Now, Lois Lane didn't pack, and I think that's really a shame, because Metropolis seemed to be more or not overtaken by criminals, and seems like of all the people that should have been packing, it should have been Lois Lane, because she was in just as much, if not in more trouble than April O'Neil. And instead of being a newspaper reporter, Lois Lane later then became a television reporter, which makes much more sense in today's day and age. So basically, that's all I have to say about April O'Neil. Definitely make her a part of your collection. She is definitely in the Turtles lore throughout all the cartoons, comic books, and movie series. And what can I say? I wish I had some of the other figures. I wish I had Vernon. I wish, I don't even think they made an Irma, which is a shame, because I would like to see an Irma and a Vern and a Vernon. Is it Vern or Vernon? I think the boss's name was Vern, and the camera guy, his name was Vernon. I always get those two confused. Why couldn't the boss's name be, I don't know, Jameson or something? I don't know. But anyway, that's April O'Neil for you in a nutshell. Let's take one last look at her. Turn her around here. Again, that Turtles thing on the back kind of makes me angry. And, well, there you have it. That is today's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 1988 April O'Neil action figure review. Take it away, me. Well, there you have it. There's your 1987 April Nail Toy review, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Now, tomorrow is Friday, and for Friday, we will be talking about the tortoise and the hare, or more than saying Yasaki Yajimbo, this guy. We will be reviewing him as Turtle Month continues. Now, we only have Friday, which is tomorrow, and then next Monday, which is Memorial Day. And it will be a very special Memorial Day review, but I'll talk about that more on the next show. Until then, this is Hebrew77 saying, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you next time.